Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live from a little north of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, a little lakeside resort community called Holiday Island. And we're so glad that you're here today to visit with us. And we're here to showcase the Holiday Island Chamber of Commerce. They are here today to give us an update, and I'm sure you're going to want to find out what's going on at the Holiday Island Chamber. I have with me Miss Barb Talbot and Mr. Brad Hanley. So if you will welcome them to the screen.
Hi, Melody.
How are y'all today?
We're learning how to swim.
There's a lot of rain. Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
I just talked to Colin Polk, and he said it was supposed to rise another 6 feet out there, and it's already at 4. So
Oh,
out there preparing.
down at the marina, Colin's got it going on down there, doesn't he? I'll tell you. So, Barb, I know the chamber has been so busy already. It's already May here in the 2022. You guys have been busy, and you've got some exciting events coming up. And a wonderful, handsome gentleman there next to you has got some information to share with us again today as well. So, Barb, I'm going to let you take it away. Tell us what's going on.
Well, as you know, we have a lot of events going on, and we've got 3 for this month. And the most immediate event that we're going to host is a business after hours. And Brad Handley is the owner and operator of the Tom and Kathy Dees Memorial Park. And I'm going to turn it over to Brad and let him describe to you what to expect over there. He is our member at large still on our board and does a great job. So tell us about it, Brad.
Okay, so we're doing a business after hours Thursday at 5:30 to 7, right?
Okay.
And we're going to have some finger foods and drinks, and we're going to give a tour of the HIS LE indoor gun range. We're going to let people look at the simulator, see what it actually does. The simulator is good for people of all ages. We host birthday parties for kids in there, all kinds of stuff. And then we're going to go into the actual indoor live fire range that we built and let people see how it works. It's all electric, climate controlled. It's a really nice thing to do. And we're going to talk about things like we have a lot of training classes that we offer, like beginner handgun courses and that kind of stuff. And we're going to explain some of the classes that we give, handgun safety for children all the way up to adults. We have some really good classes, and we get a lot of really good reviews on the classes we teach.
Okay.
We have 5 bays inside our gun range. So we keep our classes 5 or less. It's more one-on-one,
Right.
instruction, and it's better that way.
Well,
So
I've got some photos that you provided to me, and let me put those on screen so that folks can take a look at that. And then before we hang up, we want to make sure that we talk about the park itself. But let's jump on into your facility here.
Okay.
This is and you had mentioned the simulator. I heard that keyword simulator, and I got a photograph here. Tell me about the simulator. That's just intriguing to me.
Oh, it's fascinating. So it's a $30,000 simulator.
Good
We
heavens.
purchased that and for training for law enforcement, security, that kind of stuff. But we bought a bunch of extra scenarios for beginner firearms classes, all the way down to it's a giant movie screen with
Yeah,
surround
I see
sound.
that. Yeah.
And like birthday parties, the kids will get in there and they do Wild West shootouts, zombie shootouts, every kind of target you can imagine. It's just a lot of fun. Of
Yeah.
course, there's no live ammo in there. This is
Right.
all laser ammo, simulated weapons, and
Mm-hmm.
they just have a blast. To the kids, it's like a giant video game. But for the adults, it's like shoot, don't shoot scenarios, like if somebody broke into your home.
Mm-hmm.
These are actual real videos. They're not like a video game. These are actors that are playing a part. And
Wow.
so it's a lot of fun, but it's
Yeah.
very educational also. We have over 376 different scenarios, so you're not going to run out. So that picture you've got on there now, that's the inside of the live fire range.
Okay.
5 bays. Those are target holders that are hanging off the ceiling. They're all
Mm-hmm.
electric. Push a button and take it to wherever you want to take it to.
Okay.
Um,
Wow. So this building, you had to do some construction to make it safe.
oh yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about how that
So
happened.
So what we wanted to do was, I mean, we needed it for the training for law enforcement and security, but there's a playground on the opposite side of the building, and we wanted to. We don't want anything to ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually went above and board on the safety thing. The concrete bunker basically is what it is a foot thick, 800 psi concrete. It
Wow.
costs a lot of money to get that extra concrete. Then in the back we have ballistic rubber sheets that hang down from the ceiling. So when you fire a weapon into that, those sheets actually move and they take the velocity out of the round. Then it goes into 3/8 inch AR 500 steel plates. They're angled at a 45-degree angle. A quarter is enough to stop any kind of handgun, but we went with 3/8 inch just to be extra safe.
Okay.
That goes from the roof or from the ceiling to the floor.
Okay.
And then in front of that is 2 foot thick ballistic rubber blocks. So if any round was to hit the metal, it'll go down into that ballistic rubber. So it is way more than what was regulated. We went way
Wow.
above. It cost us a lot of extra money, but better safe than sorry.
Right.
And then to stop some of the noise, if you look up at the ceiling of that picture, you'll see some
Mm-hmm.
spray foam insulation.
Mm-hmm.
That's not regular spray foam insulation. That is soundproofing spray foam insulation that took 6 weeks to come in on a special order. And we foamed the entire building with that.
Well, you spared no expense
No,
to make
well,
this
no.
make this right.
Well, for this, you can't spare expense. And also, but you can't see it in the picture, but the floor
Mm-hmm.
and the walls have a 2-inch grade from the bays where people shoot to the back. So if a bullet is to hit the wall or to hit the floor, it'll actually push it right on into the rubber. That
I
way
see.
you don't ever have to worry about it coming back. So
Got it.
I'm very proud of it.
Well, you
spent
should
most
be.
of it.
That's a lot. That's a lot of effort and a lot of conscientious building for sure to make this to make it safe for everyone.
Yeah.
So law enforcement and individual handgun owners can come then and either do the professional training or learn to be safe. And I know that in some of the information that was sent over to me, you talked a little bit about specialized classes for women.
Yes.
I mean, I certainly have. I don't own a handgun, but I have in the last decade I have considered getting one, and so it was encouraging to me to know that if I did want to purchase one, I've got someplace local now that I can come and teach me how to use it properly. I'm very frightened by guns, so
one of my favorite classes, Tania teaches it. She's a state certified instructor. And we do a women's only class, and we keep that down. It's usually 4 people.
yeah,
And you go into the classroom first, and you learn everything there is to know about handguns, how to take them apart, put them back together, safety issues, bullets. You learn everything. Then you get on the simulator, and you start shooting targets
mm-hmm.
until you're completely comfortable before you ever go into the live fire range. So and we have a lot of this. 3 or 4 women will come in, they're friends, and they spend the day in there, and it's just a lot of fun, and it relaxes them. But when they get into the live fire thing, if it's too much gun for them, we can show them and explain to them why it's too much gun, and we'll tell them to go buy, the proper type of gun. And we have guns there that we let them try out until it's.
Yeah, I was noticing that you do. You have quite. You have. I think there's one photo that shows a lot of your guns here. That people can try out then. Oh, that's nice.
We don't require them to buy the guns from us. They can buy them anywhere. But if they find a gun that they like, at least they know what fits their hand and what they're comfortable with for when they go out to go buy a firearm.
Well, that's nice.
I mean, the whole idea of the class is for them to leave with knowledge, safety, and be comfortable with their firearm.
Gosh, I wish everybody would do this.
Yeah,
Everybody would. That's a gun owner would go through these extra steps.
Yeah, they should. And we get rave reviews. And when we talk about gun safety, we're not just talking about gun safety at the range. They learn gun safety on how to secure their gun at their house, so there's no children getting hold of it, which you hear about on TV sometimes.
Right.
Every aspect of safety we go through, and we make it enjoyable. And we get rave reviews. I mean, everybody that's taking the class they just cannot believe how incredible that class is. So that's actually my favorite class. But we also teach intermediate and advanced classes too. But
okay,
I like the beginner class the best because that way I know that when they come in there and when they leave, they're comfortable with their firearm and they know how to use it. And I just like that. So.
Right. So, Brad, are you finding that people are seeking you out from beyond the Carroll County area? Are people coming over from law enforcement area? Other law enforcement's coming over?
Yes, we've had
That's good.
law enforcement agencies from all the surrounding counties
That's great.
come in, and a lot of them just come in on their own, and
Mm-hmm.
they just want to go through the law enforcement scenarios that we have, and so we put them through the scenarios. And
Nice.
then we have some that come in and use the range too.
Okay.
So yeah, we have people coming from all over the place.
All right.
So it's wonderful.
It is great. Well, I'm glad you're going to have an open house and the business after hours, and that Barb has helped put together, that people can come and take an intimate look at the facility. I'm excited that people are going to get to come over and take a look and get familiar with what a great resource you are for the area, to have this state of the art facility for people to come and to safely learn how to use a handgun, and to do to better train themselves as a law enforcement individual. That's great. Thanks, Brad, for the investment. I know that the beyond this facility, talk a little bit about the area where you are, because some people are familiar with the park that's surrounding the facility and some are not. Talk to me a little bit about the park itself, Brad.
So we purchased the Veterans Park, and in February we renamed it to the Tom and Kathy Dees Veterans Memorial Park. Since we've purchased it, we've got a local company that's making the tiles on the memorial wall. The memorial walls, there's 4 of them right now. Anybody can put a loved one that's passed away or whatever on the wall that served in any of the arms of the military. Anybody's allowed to come out there and look at it. It's free. We also have a helicopter that we're working with the American Legion to do a lease program, so it gets to stay there. It's just to honor our veterans. So we also have a playground. The playground is open and free to the public. We have a deck that has picnic tables that's open and free to the public for birthday parties. We make no money off the park at all. It is just our way of giving back to the community. And we've got some other memorials that are up and more that are coming. I'm very, very proud of it. We also have an amphitheater that's it's free to the public, but you need to call first and reserve it. So if you want to have a music event or whatever, we have no problem with it. We just need to know in advance to make sure that people don't run into each other trying to use it. But that's also free. So I encourage everybody to come out and look at it, because we've put a lot of work into it, and it's looking really good now.
Yeah, and already there's already been several events that have happened out there since some of the renovations and such have gone on, and it is a great resource right here in our backyard. And how wonderful that you're making it so accessible for everyone to utilize. Very rare does that happen in this day and time. So thank you for doing that. It is a beautiful space, and it's in a beautiful part of that area over there. It's really beautiful, and with the continued improvements, my goodness, when do you stop, Brad? It's like you keep on going. We just need it. Can we just let you have the whole area? See what else you can do. Turn it all over to Brad. See what he can do.
Yeah, but we're not done yet. We've got some more memorials coming up. That we will be putting open to everybody to look at on September 11th, which is Patriots Day.
Patriots Day coming up. Yeah, I heard about that. But, we'll be talking about that later with Barb as it gets closer to time. Excited about what's going to happen there.
I'm very excited. The memorials that are coming up are going to be incredible, and I want everybody to come to it. So when you're ready to talk about that, let me know, and I'll come and talk about that too.
Sure, you bet. You bet. You know I will. You know I'll call you.
I appreciate it.
So I appreciate you putting so much effort into honoring our veterans and honoring your place in this community. We honor you. We're so honored that you're here and that you're making such a great effort to improve our backyard. You're the type of citizens we all hope to have. And also, I know you're running for sheriff, and good luck with that. I know a lot of people have put their name in the hat, a lot of great people. And so it's always not only are you investing in our town, but you are also willing to serve above and beyond. And so we're grateful for you for that. And Barb, thank you so much for bringing Brad to me today and to talk about the business after hours. I know you and I'll be talking again in the future about other activities that are coming up for Holiday Island. So you've got a lot to talk about this year.
May I make a closing remark regarding
Yes.
gun range?
Yes.
I can give a personal testimony. I go in and out of comfort in gun safety. As most of you know, I travel a lot, and particularly on a motorcycle alone. I do not travel unarmed. However, you reach periods in your life that you may put a weapon down for a while and not use it. I never travel unless I'm traveling in comfort in using that weapon. The biggest mistake that I was always taught, that whether you're a man, woman, whoever you are, unless you are comfortable and second nature to using that weapon, you should not even carry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Correct.
because of the accessibility and the training. I go in for retraining all the time, whether it's to learn how to properly clean the weapon or get comfortable again. If you're not using that weapon on a regular basis, you should not carry. And
I
that's just my personal comment.
wholeheartedly agree with you there. That's for sure. And it, it's out of sight, out of mind. If you don't keep yourself comfortable with it at all times,
Right.
it's a more of a danger to
Yes.
it than anything else. So great that you have a facility to come and practice
Yes.
every so often to keep yourself polished up for sure.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else we want to talk about today, guys, or shall we close it out? And if you're watching us, we appreciate if you'd like, subscribe, and follow us on.
Yeah. I have
Anything
one
else?
question. Melody,
Yes, sir.
When would you like to come and get in the ring?
Well, it's a great question. I would like to do that. It's sort of a psychological thing. I already mentioned it about I'm a little scared of guns, and I was always.
Melody.
I just am. I know that they're a necessity, and I feel like that I should probably be armed. You never know in this day and time in the world that we're crazy world we're living in. Yes, Brad. If you can, I would trust you. I would trust you wholeheartedly to make me feel comfortable, and I will come and see you for sure.
Good. You'll have a lot
I
of
will
fun.
come. I will come.
Okay.
I
I'm
will
gonna hold you
come.
to it.
All right. Y'all. I'm a person of my word.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Awesome.
Yes,
So
you
there
are.
you go. All right. Well, thank you, Brad, for your time. And again, thank you for all of your energy and effort to
Thank you for
improve
having
our
me.
area. We appreciate you very much.
Okay.
And thank you, Barb.
Absolutely, Melody.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next
All right.
time. Bye-bye. All right. So here I guess I'm going to the gun range. Yes. All right. So I'll have to get comfortable and figure out how to navigate through that. But I would trust Brad for sure to help me out with that. So I'm glad that he has this wonderful skill and wonderful facility for me to navigate and find my way through that one. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for watching Eureka Springs channel. We appreciate you so much. Please like, share, and follow us and subscribe to us, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you would like to help us spread the word about all the good things that are happening in Eureka Springs and Holiday Island, the best way you can do to help promote the place that you live in and love is to share it with others. So please click share right now and share it with folks that you know in your circle. Thanks again for watching us, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks again. Bye, guys.